Yo, what's up, people? Here I am, Osh, with the Gustlist Network with another legend, a man whose music has basically defined a music genre within house. This guy's massive, absolutely everywhere. The legend, Sander Kleinenberg. How you doing?
Pretty good. That's a big introduction.
Man, I try my best, man, but it's good to finally meet you, man.
Good to see you.
So you just touched down in London.
I did.
Doing the electric tonight.
I am.
Where have you come from, man? Where are you coming in from?
Crazy. I'm from Amsterdam.
So how long has it been since you made your last absolute banger?
Well, I don't know. I just released a record last week called Chemically.
Is that the one?
With the talents of Ryan Starr from America, and that's doing the rounds. It's doing good. Got some good mixes on it, and cool, doing some chart success, radio airplay, all that.
Would you say that's your tune of the moment right now?
Well, if at least for something that I produce, definitely. But there's some mad records out there at the moment. I mean, you know, it's a great time for house music, for dance music in general.
People playing the same stuff all on one night.
Absolutely,
and DJs getting to do a bit of
I mean, it's, you know, there was segregation for years, and now it's like all that is opening up. People have started working together that you would never think possible, working together, and some amazing stuff is coming from it. So it's a healthy time for this scene, you know, and for electronic dance music. I mean, every couple of years everybody says it's dead, and then it just comes back and
wicked.
Bigger than ever.
Must feel really good for you as well, someone who likes to mix up with different genres and then play with people that play slightly different.
It's mad. It's like I feel in the last couple of years I'm slowly becoming who I really am, and it's like the world, you know, not catching up with me, but I like where the world's heading, you know, it's a good place. I never liked the segregation and the sort of, you know, you're this, you can't be that. And, you know, there's much more freedom now, and that's amazing.
No, great positive vibes. What's the huge elements of your life right now, musically, in terms of where you're playing out?
Well, I've started moving away a little bit from the sort of clubs and brands that are established and feeding them. So I started my own thing called This Is. Started a year ago. You know, we're taking it around the world. We're taking over clubs everywhere we go. I'm a bit quiet about it, but this is, you know, I'm just, you know, cooking up a storm when it comes to that. And, you know, I want to, you know, video DJing is a big part of what I do. You know, still developing that, turning it into something, you know, that's really interesting and forward thinking, and that's, I'm always like, I try to be one step ahead, you know, and just, you know, but I'm quiet about it. I'm not. You know,
I love the way he rushes through these massive things.
No, but but the thing is there's a lot of people out there. They go like, oh, you know, and they got this attitude, and I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna let the reality of today show who I am, and then, you know, if you work hard and you do what you do well, and you got integrity and substance, then, you know, the rest will follow.
This is Miami. It started with Miami, right? And
I mean, a couple of years ago, that was a big tune for me. I did a record called The Fruit, which, you know, some people say started at Dirty Dutch. You know, I mean, it's like there's a lot of stuff that I've done in the last 10, 20 years, and still going strong, and, you know, working with a lot of great people in the studio. Just done a collab with Dylan Francis, you know, that Matt Moombaton style, and there's a lot of stuff that's cooking, you know.
Putting in whole, like, bringing whole communities together.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I am. You know, it's now my boys on Pleasure Craft, Dylan Francis. You know, different people from different scenes, but do something unique. You know, that come in and sort of reshape the scene and take elements from today's scene and flip it around and turn it into something original. I like to be surrounded with people that do that, and, you know, I'm fueled by that and inspired by doing that. I want to create platforms, labels, parties, whatever that can sort of be, you know, a home for all these different sounds to come together. And like I said, I mean, I'm growing into becoming, I don't know, you know, it's like people like, you know, inspirations to me, people like Diplo and whatever, just people who just go like, you know what, I'm going to take it all, you know, it's just not just one thing, but if it's reggae, I'll put it into a Snoop Dogg album. If it's, you know, whatever mad shit from London, I'm going to put it on an SIA record or an MIA record, and that's the type of shit I love, you know, Major Lazer. I mean, you know, just people that are open-minded, taking things, you know, from everywhere around the world and put it into one big, you know, big sort of mash up. Yeah, that's great. That's what the scene is all about.
This is our sound, this is our
you're trying to master now? Because I'm sure you've done a lot there, and I'm sure you're always looking for something new.
Well, you know, that's it. It's like, you know, you get an opportunity to stand on a certain stage, make a certain amount of money, and, you know, represent. And it's like, you know, you can take, and, you know, drive a big Merc or whatever. But for me, it's all about, you know, putting it back into the scene, and, you know, making sure that whatever you bring across is lasting, and it's like you are a part of it by fueling, you know, where you came from with energy and ideas and freshness. And whatever, you know, you got 10 ideas, 2 click, and they make a difference. You know, that's what it's all about. It's like making a difference and making your mark, and be sure that whatever you've done in your life and whatever you're up to in your life, you know, try and make a difference. Try and make what you do become something that's going to be integral to the future. That's what it's all about.
Nice,
you know?
the future of all.
Of course, yeah. Hey everybody, I'm Sander Kleinenberg, and you are watching the Gustlist Network.
This is our night.
If you had to live your life on a desert island with 3 famous people, who would it be?
With 3 famous people, who would it be? It'll be Einstein. It'll be Churchill for the boozing, and then it'll be Monica Bellucci.
Nice. And then if you could fill a swimming pool with anything in the world, what would that be? What would you fill that pool with?
I'd fill it with love, man.
Love.
Yeah.
Nice.